Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Thank you so much, Pisces, for joining me. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So we're looking at the love changes ahead between you and your person. That's right, Pisces. We're going to be taking out cards for you and your person, and we're going to look out for any advice or challenges that may come up. We're going to look at the advice and outcome. So let's get started. We're going to be looking at the Mystic Red Rose Oracle cards first. Take what resonates with you, Pisces, and what doesn't, just leave it behind. Let's see. Jumping cards. Okay, we've got two cards have jumped out. That's fine. I'll accept that. So we have the runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity of letting go, turmoil and fleeting. And then we have not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustration. So this card can resemble a lot with the Eight of Swords when we're feeling trapped in prison, not good enough, we're pulling back. As you can see, she's also tied up. So we're talking about more the energies with these cards, not actually physically being tied up. Please remember that, Pisces. It's, of course, my job to go a little bit further into these cards. The same goes with the runner. Someone that's probably holding back or they're not making the time, maybe treating you like a second option, perhaps. Let's have a look at the tarot. So, Pisces, I'll be using the Spellcaster's Tarot. Of course, if you do wish to purchase any of these cards, that's down below in the description box. And just lastly, just a quick announcement. If you do wish to enroll in our Master Tarot course, please check out the sample video down in the description box. You can see Fifi actually teaching, talking about the Fool. Have a look, get a feel, and you can decide whether to enroll today or tomorrow. Okay. Love changes ahead between Pisces and your person. Let's look at Pisces first, then your person, and anything else you need to know. So this card jumped out, Three of Swords. That is the heart of heartbreak. It speaks volume. It shows when it's not just you, Pisces, that experiences the Three of Swords, it's also your person, whatever the third party intrusion. And again, it could be this person's ego, it could be them treating you like a second option. Okay. Behind the deck, what do we have? Excellent. So we do have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I almost feel like for some of you, there will be a new love interest. And you may be deciding in the sense, oh, should I give this person a chance? And here we have the King of Pentacles. I definitely think you definitely should, because you also have the Star. It's almost like a wish coming true. Sometimes if we've gone through difficult relationships in the past, sometimes we may feel hesitant on the sense, oh, what's the catch? This is almost too good to be true. But some of you may be moving on to new love. Okay. So Pisces, let's look at your cards first. What do we have? The Empress and also the Pre-Empress card, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting that you have this combination, the major and also the minor arcana of the Empress. Now, the Empress, Pisces, the energy here, you're being portrayed as the ultimate queen. This is literally all the queens wrapped up in one. And who do you get? The Empress. I feel that, Pisces, you're trying your best. You are taking action. You are doing everything necessary to make this situation work. Because that's what the Empress does. The Empress is literally feeling the fear and doing it anyway. You take action. We want something to flourish and grow, but we also have the Nine of Pentacles. This is reminding you, Pisces, that, and I get it that we're doing love, but this card is always it's also suggesting you don't need someone to be content and fully happy. Even on your own, you're a very independent person. You're very strong, you're very confident. And yes, being with someone is a bonus, but you also enjoy your own company because you know who you are. You don't lose sight of yourself. And this is what this card is trying to remind you, Pisces. Don't lose sight of yourself. Remember who you are. You're the ultimate empress, and you carry the traits of the empress card. Someone that walks with confidence, someone that's not afraid to face any challenges that may arise. However, though, let's look at your person. What do we have? So we do have the Page of Cups and also the Five of Swords. Now, the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups are very romantic messages. You know, let's be honest, there have been happy moments, flirty moments, you know, messages where we feel desired, we feel wanted. However, though, and you notice here these cards are a result of the Five of Swords. So love changes ahead. Your person's attitude is not serving them. Because the Five of Swords, the energy behind the Five of Swords is me, 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 me. My way or the highway. You're wrong, Pisces. I'm right. You see that selfish energy, a little bit of arrogance. You know, they may even gaslight you. This is not serving them. They need to change. It's not serving them. If anything, it's sabotaging the connection. And they need to make the changes here because sometimes even with the Five of Swords, they would much rather, you know, be right than admit fault. Like they will do anything and anything to win an argument than admit fault. You know, that's the traits of the Five of Swords. This is Aquarius energy here. So we know, see, look at the energy here. And it's very important for you to see this, Pisces. Look at the difference between your energy and your person's. Whatever you do, Pisces, this is the thing. You're always doing better. Independence. You know, you're definitely the type of zodiac sign that if you have done something wrong, you will admit fault. You will say sorry. Not this person, though. Are they apologetic? No, not really. No. They will find an excuse and a reason for their behavior, their words, everything. So this, like if we had to, this card's already kind of like giving you a heads up, Pisces, that this attitude is not serving your person. And this is the block. If we had to look at the block and the changes, if you know, and the challenges, the only thing your person has to do is just meet you in the middle. See, we can see the fence here because they can have it all with you. They can have the ultimate dream life, but this is getting in the way. So to have the Ten of Pentacles, it does mean compromising, meeting you in the middle, having flexibility. It's a bit difficult to have flexibility with the Five of Swords. See, here we have the ultimate couple. We have the King of Wands and also the Queen of Wands. Both divine couple have come out. This is also showing that there is feelings for each other. Absolutely, yes. You can have the ultimate dream life, but remember the King and also the Queen of Wands, they take action. Action has to be taken. And we have to be able to move on from turbulent times and into calmer waters. That's what it is, physically and also mentally. And that also means apologizing, admitting fault. So this situation can move forward. Without that, it can be a bit difficult. Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords shows that Pisces, yes, there may be some challenging news coming your way, but do welcome these news because it's going to give you clarity. You're going to finally see things for what they really are. You know, sometimes the Page of Swords, it can show delayed news, delayed information, you know, because perhaps our person, we do have the runner here, they're delaying what they need to say. Let's get a confirmation card, please. What do we have? Yeah, see? Look at this. Five of Wands. So you may even, Pisces, if your person delivers some challenging news, it may be regarding the conflict, not getting along. But we must also speak our truth, Pisces, because that's the Page of Swords. Speak your truth. Don't speak with charged up emotions. Speak with logic. What's the reality of the situation? Because when we speak our truth, it's a little bit difficult to go around it and try to sway our words. If we speak our truth and we deal with the situations head on, we can let go of the negativity with the star. That's Aquarius energy. So Aquarius energy has come out twice through here. And there's a bit of fire energy and Taurus too. But notice the water, the person holding these cups, letting the water go, that also means letting go of the negativity. So what's happening here? I feel, Pisces, the fact that you do have the Page of Swords, this does mean that you may even speak your truth. No more delays. Don't hold back, especially with the not enough card, which is very similar to the Eight of Swords. Now's not the time to hold back or be afraid to rock the boat. We have to be able to speak our truth. So your person can understand what it's like to walk in your shoes. I feel that you're trying to put a lot of effort into this, but this person is pulling the other way, which is causing resistance and conflict in the relationship. However, though, Pisces, I'm not going to end the reading just like that. I'm going to get some jumping cards for you as some final advice. Oh, some advice cards, please, for Pisces. What do we have? Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles, again, holding back, not revealing your intentions, because it almost feels like, do you walk on eggshells around this person? Yeah, see, it almost feels like you don't want to rock the boat because you love this person. You don't want to lose, or yeah. This is your advice. Pisces, you need to stand up for yourself. It's not about being aggressive, but it's about being assertive, not compromising your values, but also setting boundaries, putting people in their place if necessary. So you do need to take the traits of the King and also the Queen of Wands. Notice that Wands, this is a really good appearance here when it comes to wands, like the King and also the Queen of Wands. And now the Seven of Wands. This also means taking action, but also standing up for yourself, not letting anyone walk all over you, belittling you, making you feel shame, or making you feel not enough. No, this is a bullshit card. Stand up for yourself. Pisces, you are represented as the fish. You can swim through any current and you can go through any river or stream. Don't forget who you are. Never lose sight of yourself, please. Stand up for yourself, because this person, and I need to be a little bit straight here, they almost need a reality check, because the further they continue with the Five of Swords, the more they're sabotaging this connection. So that's the big energy here, is standing up for yourself. Thank you very much, Pisces, for joining me. I wish you an absolutely beautiful day and power to you. I'll see you next time.